This tells, good morning everybody, it's Joanne. This is going to say how many people are jumping online. This is a Periscope test from the JW Marriott in Indianapolis, Indiana. Welcome. Good morning. Who's up early? So far we'd see we only have one person that's down there. So, and what happens is people, this is just a Periscope test, people just jump in, and then if there are people online, they can just type, and if they tap the screen, it's come up, let's say, and if I tap like, hi, it's Joanne. Morning. I'm hanging out here at the front desk. That's one of the ace front desk people. Woo, she's been helping me out this morning. A tour of the Marriott. Okay, I'm here in the lobby area, and I'm doing this for the people that are coming in on Friday. Right now, there's like nobody awake. It is just before 6 o'clock here in Indiana, and I'm just doing a test of Periscope, checking out the Marriott's Wi-Fi, see how things are broadcasting. I'm walking over here. This is the lobby bar area. On Friday, I'll be broadcasting at 7 a.m. Because I'm doing a Red Hat Society party. So this is the lobby bar. And of course, it's early, so there's nobody here. But I'm planning on filling it at 7 on Friday with over 100 women from the Red Hat Society who's going to join me for coffee. So this is the first floor lobby bar of the JW Marriott. Crack the bottle. You know what? My girlfriend found a recipe online. Let me put this around. Buddy, my name's Joanne. I'm known as Purple. My girlfriend, Charlotte, she found a really cool recipe online. It's called monkey something. I forgot what it's called. I need to think. Actually, I was thinking about that. So here's the recipe. It's a ½ ounce of Bailey's, a ½ ounce of amaretto, a ½ ounce of cake vodka. I've never had cake vodka. Some chocolate syrup, half and half, and ice. What could be bad? I was thinking a iced espresso from upstairs to add to it. So if I brought all the stuff and then I got like an iced latte, and then I could go ahead and throw in that ½ ounce of cake vodka. So it's cake vodka, Bailey's. It does sound sweet, and Miles Daddy, that's why I was thinking that what I really need to do was to add that little espresso to kind of counteract a little bit of the sweetness. But I've had amaretto, I've had Bailey's, but I've never had cake vodka. And I forgot the brand that I got. It wasn't Smirnoff. You're gonna have a beer from me? You know what, I'm not a beer person. We've talked about this before. I don't like the hops. So if it's a good wheat beer, or if it's like an Indian beer that's not very hoppy, then I'm all for it. So anyway, so why am I here? So I'm here with the Red Hat Society. We're having a convention here this weekend. Domestic's good. I like stuff that's brewed locally if I can. I have to find out if there's anything brewed here in Indianapolis. I haven't looked that up yet. But the Red Hat Society is having a convention. Coors Light. Seriously, if you're gonna drink a beer, why would you drink a light beer? I mean, come on, let's be serious. If you're gonna have beer, have beer. Have something that's hand brewed, handcrafted, that's fabulous, that's got some flavor. The light beers, sorry, that's just anyways, so I was doing this. You might be able to kill 30 Miles Daddy, but you know what? Sometimes it's not necessary. But I'm doing this so that people can. You're a liquor guy? That's cool. I prefer bourbon, a nice Maker's Mark, something for me to sip on. So this is the lobby bar, and of course there's like nobody down here because the bar is closed. But Friday, 7 o'clock, I've got over 100 women that say they're coming. They're supposed to get their coffee upstairs at Starbucks, and that's where we're going to go next. So come on, walk with me. So, and actually, yeah, I have to go a little slow. Let me tap this bag. Whoops. So I have my cane with me, my purple cane. So my knee's bothering me a little bit. So we're gonna walk slowly. But here from the lobby, so again, here's the lobby, fabulous people at the front desk. We could take the elevators, but it's just easier to take the escalators upstairs. So, looks like I've lost people. I don't know what happened. There you go. Sorry, I changed my screen and all of a sudden it looked like there was nobody with me. I was getting really bummed. Okay, let's go upstairs. We're going up to the second floor. Hello, J Journey. How you doing? I'm Joanne. I'm broadcasting and tripping up the stairs. at the JW Marriott in Indy. I'm trying to find the Starbucks. I was told it was up here on the second floor by the Skyway. So hang on while I travel with me. I'm doing this because on Friday, a whole bunch of women are going to be joining me for coffee in the morning, and I figured they might want to know where they need to go. Okay, so I found the Skywalk. It's over there in the corner. We're up here on level 2. And woohoo! Yes! Starbucks is great. I found the Starbucks. So it's 6:03, so they really are open at 6 o'clock. The FedEx office, in case anybody wants to mail me anything here at the JW Marriott in Indy, please feel free to. And of course, where we came from was down there. So anyway, so I figured I would just get up this morning, check out where things were here at the JW Marriott as I get ready for the Red Hat Society convention. Everything really kicks off on Thursday for our extra day going into the weekend. There's going to be over 700 women here from all over the world, primarily from the United States and Canada, I think, that'll be gathering this year here in the heartland of the United States. It's called the Speedway Sparkle, so there'll be a lot of bling and a lot of glitter. I don't have anything on this morning glittering. I was kind of roaming around my room in the dark, trying not to wake up my roommate as she was asleep. Oh, that's kind of cool. I put that light over there. I like, whoa. I like that. There we go. Trying to get the flare. There we go. I've got some bling on my hat now, the flare from the light. That'll have to work for right now. Anyways, let's go get some coffee because I'm thirsty. Anyway, so anybody want to chat about anything exciting? I don't really know if there's any of my Red Hat Society friends that are online this morning, since I just decided just to pop on really quick and kind of check out what was going on here at the hotel, get my Starbucks. Right now you're looking at me because there's other people wandering around, and random people don't tend to like being in broadcasts. So anyways, I'm trying to figure out what should I have to drink this morning. I usually do shots of espresso over ice and then add my own milk at the condiment thing in order to have a latte. I'm broadcasting live on Periscope, so people think I'm talking to myself, but I'm talking to my tablet. And anyway, so where's everybody from? Looks like I've got 7 people joining me. If you could type at the bottom, just give me a hint as to where you're located. That would be fabulous. And if you're with the Red Hat Society, please let me know as well. That would be good. So I've got to check out the suites for the morning. So hang on, let me switch around. Here we go. Everything's all nicely stacked up because they opened at 6, so things aren't decimated yet here in the JW Marriott. Good morning from California. Hello, California. So, of course, you reached me. I'm in Indianapolis, Indiana. I'm broadcasting live from the JW Marriott. I need to get some coffee first, so just kind of bear with me while we kind of deal with this. So, I'll pop you back in. Anyway, so, you know what? I think I'm going to go with what I normally do, which is going to be some shots of espresso. We were talking earlier about things to put in our drinks. Bailey's. Does anybody hit cake vodka? I have a recipe with cake vodka, and I'm trying to figure out how that's going to taste. I'm really worried about is if it's going to be too sweet. So after I'm done here, I may have to wander upstairs and see what I've got hanging out at the bar that I've kind of stocked in my room. Shh, don't tell anybody. Yes, there's alcohol in my room. There are just things that we should not tell anyone. So, anyways, good morning, everyone. My name's Joanne. I'm trying to be awake. I need coffee. I really need coffee. Did I say I needed coffee? I really need coffee. So, of course, it's strange because I'm walking around and people don't realize I'm broadcasting on Periscope, so it looks like I'm talking to myself, which is kind of a standard thing, but that's okay. I'll find out if these folks want to be on Periscope. I usually ask before I just randomly broadcast people. I think it's just polite. So, good morning, Brandon.
Good morning.
I'm broadcasting live on Periscope. Do you mind being live on the internet?
Sure.
Sure you mind, or sure it's okay? He's helping me out. There he is. So, Brandon, if I could have in an ice venti cup, if I could get 4 shots of espresso over ice, that would be fabulous. Hey guys, I need to put you down for just a second. So, look that way for a minute. Yeah, I know, there's nothing for you to see, but I need hands and I need my wallet. Mickey Mouse, I love Disney. I need my app so I can pay. Hang on, guys, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Honest, I'm coming. Where's my mermaid? I beeped, I paid. And if I could go ahead and have a receipt, Brandon. Because it said the treat thing was still going on. So, anyways, I'm getting my receipt. Yay. One receipt. All right. Come on, let's go over here. Let's check out my espresso getting made. So, all right. Good morning. Do you mind if I put you live online? Hang on.
When this is full, do you want me to put any milk or just
No,
ice?
just top it with ice. That'd be fabulous. So I'm getting 4 shots over ice, my normal Starbucks drink, which is fabulous. So, and I can't see your name tag, so I can't tell you.
I'm sorry, it is Rebecca.
Rebecca is being my super barista today here at the JW Marriott Indy. They have a fabulous Starbucks. It's right here off of the 2nd floor Skyway. Over there on the corner is a Skyway that goes over to the convention center. But luckily I don't need to do that. So, and then of course in my case I'll end up putting some Splenda.
Espresso on ice.
Woo!
There you go.
My quad espresso on ice. Yes.
Have a good morning.
So it kind of looks more full than normal on that. So.
I don't know how other places do it, but we will typically scoop the ice in there.
Which I
let
like.
The espresso
Yeah,
melt
I'm used to it being tend to be about there, so that's fine. It's okay. My cup is a little bit fuller than it normally is, so I was kind of surprised, but that's all right. We make it work, you know. All right, hang on. Gotta get my green straw in there. Back around so that you see me, because like I said, a lot of people don't like being online if they're not told. I don't know if it's because they're in the witness protection program or if they're just not awake yet this morning. So I need to put you down again. My apologies for that. I know. Let's tilt you. There we go. I need the hands. Okay. So I'm not supposed to do the real sugar. I'm a Splenda baby. We can discuss whether or not it's good for you or bad for you. I don't really care. It's what I need to have. I need to have that. I tend to do 1 packet per shot, and since to get me going in the morning, I need at least 4 shots of espresso. We're gonna need 4 shots of Splenda to go in here, and then I'll top it off with just a little bit of half and half, or milk, or 2%. Depends on if I'm good. I'm on vacation. I get half and half. If I was home, it'd be 2%. I would try to be good. All right, hang on. I appreciate everybody bearing with me as I get my morning coffee. Hang on. All right. And I need a napkin. That was too many napkins. I pull the napkins out. Do you guys do this? You pull the napkins out and you end up with like 50,000 napkins when I only wanted a couple. So I'll leave the rest here. Put that around my drink because it sweats. Put my cane up here. I won't use it for right now. Come on, let's walk. All right, so like I said, I'm up here on the 2nd floor here of the JW Marriott at the Starbucks. I'm gonna go find a place so I can sit for just a minute and then we can just chit chat. I'm trying to get away from where Starbucks was. There's Starbucks in the background. Here's a nice place. Looks like this would be cool, and then I could see people as they're coming down. So, okay, what's Marriott today? All right, so somebody can Google this for me, please. It's the AHRMM15 Conference and Exhibition. No clue. Owens and Minor Reception and Logicquip meeting. I have no idea what any of those are. I'll have to look them up later, but I kind of can't do that while I'm with you guys. Okay, here is my pet peeve for somebody who has bad knees. Are these chairs short or what? Okay, so I'm gonna get in them because they look comfy, but I may not get out of the chair. But there's a nice table here, so it'll be a good spot for me to pop my drink, put my cane, put down my stuff, turn things around. Oh, yeah, a lot of the stuff for the Red Hat Society is going to be happening in the JW Grand Ballroom. So, and that's up on the 3rd floor. So let's flip this around. Here I am. You know, I have to figure this out. When you broadcast, I need to get this off of my neck. A lot of my friends know, but since we're talking, I had neck surgery. What am I drinking? Okay, I'm drinking my normal drink of choice. It's a little bit lighter because I used half and half as opposed to 2% milk. It's 4 shots of espresso over ice. I do it in a venti cup so it all fits. Lots of ice because I like it really, 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 really cold. And then once I get my 4 shots of espresso, I go ahead and go over to where they have their normal extra bar. Is it called the condiment bar at a bar at like Starbucks? I always think of like where the ketchup is when I say condiment. But what do you call the little bar area that has the milk, the cream, the sugar? Is there an official term for that? I'm not sure. Anyways, so then I go ahead and add my own sweetener and add the milk there. The reason for that is if I ordered a quad latte, it costs me more money. Okay, so if you get coffee, you're allowed to put milk in. Condiment bar sounds good, I know, but condiments are like ketchup and mustard and relish, which is great, but I'm not doing a hot dog. Is it still condiment when it goes into your drink? Now I'm sitting down, otherwise I'd walk back to Starbucks and ask them. So that's a question I just really don't know. But it doesn't matter. So I could order this as an iced latte, which is just easier because they put it all in for me, but it'll cost you like $1, $1.50 more. Or you can get the shots of espresso, pop over, since it's ice, you don't need it steamed, and then pop over and add your own milk, whatever, from the condiment bar. And since I'm a Starbucks junkie and I'm there all the day, I figure they're gonna get their profit out of me over time. So I need to save money a little bit here and there. I spend too much normally, just every day. My husband keeps commenting that he hopes that somebody would steal my credit card. Now, that's kind of mean, but he goes on to say, well, if they stole your credit card, I am sure that the thief would charge less than you. Is that fair? I don't think so. Do I charge that much? I will, coming up next weekend, when all the vendors show up for the Red Hat Society. We're going to have lots of vendors, lots of bling to buy, lots of outfits. I hear you laughing, Natalie. The other thing he says to me is, he goes, sweetheart, I know you're traveling with the Red Hat Society, you're going to these conventions. Can we talk about your travel budget? And I usually say, well, sweetheart, I don't have a travel budget. And he's like, well, yeah, but we need to talk about your travel budget. And I'm like, but I don't have a travel budget. And he's like, well, we kind of need to talk about it. And I said, well, how can we talk about something I don't have? And so far I keep getting him to think about it, and he never comes back to say, we need to start a travel budget. So as far as I'm concerned, there's no discussion. If I don't have one, then there's nothing to discuss. And he hasn't said, hey, we need to start one. So please do not tell the husband that he's giving me the wrong syntax, the wrong verbiage on things, and that what he should be saying is, hey, we need to start a travel budget. So he puts up with my craziness. I wear purple every day. Well, I do it now because of the Red Hat Society. I was doing it way before I belonged to the Red Hat Society. I just love purple. So today I'm wearing purple tie-dye. I got purple shorts on. I'll flip you around. Got my purple sneakers. So, of course, I've got my purple cane. So all these things just help me walk, help me get around. With the Red Hat Society, you belong to chapters. I actually am queen of 2 chapters. The queen of the Bionic Babes. I'm going to scratch. Something's got me itchy. I'm queen of the Bionic Babes and queen of the Star Sisters. The Bionic Babes live totally online in a Facebook group, and most of us are bionic in some way. I've had a back fusion, a new knee, my neck surgery. I like it. It's my second smile. It's healing pretty well. That was in last January. The doc said I'm cleared for roller coasters, so I'm going to Disney World in January. Yes! I get to do roller coasters. I'm so excited. And then I have another chapter called the Star Sisters. Part of us are virtual. Some live online because they don't live locally. And then a whole bunch of gals live locally near me in Northern Virginia, and we do local events. So I'm not really sure what everybody wants to chat about this morning. It looks like we've only got 4 people joining us. You know, it's hard. Budget. When there's shopping involved, surely he just. Yeah, well, you know what? Here's where the discussion comes in. He's a computer scientist. So usually when he says, I noticed you bought something from QVC, and I'll say, I noticed that there is a new computer board that you just purchased. And he'll go, but that's different because I do that for work. And I said, no, it's not different because then work would pay for it. You're doing it because it's your hobby. So if you're going to talk about what I'm buying, whether it's from Amazon or QVC or the mall or here at the convention with all the vendors, let's talk about the computer stuff that you just bought on your computer hobby. Or let's talk about the Kickstarters you're funding because there's some really cool technology on Kickstarter. So, little guy on wheels just went tooling along. That kind of didn't, well, it's not. It reminded me of a Segway. I was on a Segway in California. I think those are cool. I can't quite get on and off a Segway yet. Otherwise, I think just having one for like getting around here at the convention would be like amazing. So I'm not on a scooter. My roommate got one. So, but she's still asleep. It's only 6:18, and Charlotte is not a morning person. I'm not either. At home, I'd still be snoring away, but when I'm on convention at the hotel, I think maybe it's a strange bed. I don't know what it is, or maybe her snoring patterns are different than my husband's snoring patterns. Did I just say that she snores? Okay, I snore, but I wear a CPAP machine, so that as long as I have my machine on at night to help me breathe, I don't snore. I think everybody snores in some way or another. What about you guys out there? Who out there snores? Give me a little minute. I've been talking. I really need to drink. We were discussing things earlier that might go good in an iced latte. Trying to figure out what kind of shots that I might need to put in here later. I'm not driving, I'm walking. That could be dangerous. I don't know. But so far here at Indy, when we drove in, we went to a really cool drive-in. It's been around for 50 years, called Mug and Bun. Evidently, Indiana's known for their what's called tenderloin. And it's actually pork. It's pounded pork tenderloin that's breaded, fried, served as a sandwich. Most time it's just lettuce, tomato, and mayo. And so we went to a place called Mug and Bun, which is this awesome drive-in, little divey place. They make their own root beer. The root beer is fabulous. So for all of my friends who might be seeing this later on when I archive it on YouTube, and they might be checking it out, Mug and Bun was really a nice place to have a pork tenderloin. But again, it's a divey place, so it's been around for 50 years, so just kind of deal with it. Last night, 8 of us went over to a place called Harry and Izzy's. It's the sister restaurant to St. Elmo's. St. Elmo's shows up on the top 10 lists all the time for best steakhouses in the United States. We went to the sister restaurant that's right next door called Harry and Izzy's. They have the same steaks, the same amazing shrimp cocktail, but the price points are a little bit broader. So, but I ended up still dropping a pretty penny on dinner. Because I had to have the shrimp cocktail. I had to have the bone-in ribeye, which I had Izzy style, which was, they put peppercorns on it, and then it was on top of this sauce, which, and no disrespect to the chef, basically reminded me of some undertones of like A1, but then it had orange, I think it had brandy in it. It was like amazing. The steak was perfectly cooked. I had roasted asparagus, because I love asparagus. I was so full I could not get to dessert. Some of the ladies at the table had some creme brulee. Is it creme brulee or creme brulee? It's creme brulee. Okay. Custard with the sugar stuff on top. Really, really good option. What I didn't have was the bread pudding. I love bread pudding. I had no room. If I had known there was bread pudding for dessert, I would have had that first. Hang on, I need to cough. I turned away so I didn't cough in your face. It's too much talking. Too much talking, not enough drinking. So it's 6:22 here in Indy. I'm obviously having espresso with some milk. What is everybody else drinking? I know we have somebody from California that was online earlier, which means it's 3:22 in California. Are you crazy? What are you doing up? So, anyways, let me know where you're from and what time it is there. If you're sipping on something, let me know what you're sipping. I got this espresso in me. So, got to get that jolt of Java. Hanging out. There we go. Let's see. Today, I think I'm going to a place called Tues. It's around the corner, about a block here from the JW Marriott here in Indy. They're known for their breakfast. They're a breakfast lunch place. They call themselves an adult student union, or yeah, I think that's how they build it. Anyways, I'll have to find out what that's all about. Tonight's the baseball game. The baseball game is right across from the hotel, literally. You walk out the front door, you look to your right, and it's right there. You got a ding that I was on. You're following me, Trip Me. Cool. Yeah, so, yeah, I started broadcasting just before 6 o'clock, and I decided, well, I'll hang out for a little bit. It's 6:23. I know for sure I'll be broadcasting Friday morning at 7, hosting a breakfast, not a breakfast, a coffee meetup. Everybody's got to get their own coffee, their own drink, whatever, and we're going to meet downstairs on the first floor in the lobby bar. And if you go back and replay this Periscope broadcast or later when it's on YouTube, you can see where the lobby bar is, and it's obviously right off the lobby. Lots of places to sit. There's some office areas, really amazing. I'm just down from, there's the Starbucks, escalators. Oh, I can't go that way because then you'll hit a wall. But back over there, that way is the elevators to take us up to the different rooms. Elevators to go upstairs. The farthest bank away, which is mine, of course, is rooms 1 through 23. Not rooms, but floors 1 through 23. The other bank is for 24 all the way up. Obviously, you know, the more important you are, I think the higher floor you are. Good morning. Yes, I'm glad you did find me, Rhonda. That's fabulous. So, hopefully I can wake people up. Okay, so let's see. I was talking about I'm going to broadcast Friday from the coffee meetup, and I will definitely be on air at 7 a.m. when it starts. So probably just before that, I'll bring everything up so people can find me. So probably about 6:58 or so, I'll go live. I'm also going to go live. I'll try to go live maybe tonight from the ball field. There's a baseball game. Again, it's right across from the hotel. So I'm going to that with some whole bunch of Red Hat Society folks. So that's today. Tomorrow, Wednesday, I'll be broadcasting live at 4:30, and that's going to be a crafting event. So I'm going to be doing a special jewelry craft, quick and easy, how to convert buttons into some fabulous earrings, and also a little trick to do with pins. So you can take your pins, convert them into a necklace, and then convert them back to pins without any harm. So an easy, quick way to do this, and you'll actually be using safety pins and ribbon to put all this together. And so we'll do that. That'll be tomorrow at 4:30. I'll be broadcasting from my messy room, which means I've got to clean it up today because I've got stuff everywhere. So I think there'll be about 10 ladies in my room doing that. That's going to be 4:30 on Wednesday. Thursday's the extra day, so I don't know if I'll be able to. That sounds great. I do love making things. I have a crafting channel on YouTube now. So if you pop over to YouTube and go Crafting with Purple, and that's P-R-P-L-E, leave out the U. So it's Crafting with Purple. You can see the videos that I've already made. Some were done via Periscope, like what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. Some were just ones that I just sat down, propped up my tablet, and did. So there's duct tape videos, there's a couple origami videos. Tomorrow's going to be button glue, safety pin, and ribbon. And I'm going to do those periodically. So yes, that's Crafting with Purple, P-R-P-L-E. What else can I tell you? Let's see, I'm on Facebook. I live online. Facebook.com. I'm Purpleology, P-U-R-P-L-E-O-L-O-G-Y. This time you keep the U. Purpleology is the name of my company. Originally, I was making my own jewelry. I got sidelined because of a variety of issues with my arm and my shoulder, so I had to stop making jewelry for a little while. So I do sell some rhinestone blingy stuff. Primarily, I post on Facebook. to let everybody know where it is. And at some point I'll get my website back up and running. It's kind of been defunct for a little while. And while I've been cleared, my hands are doing much better. My hands are doing much better. I don't know if you, let's see. I don't know if we can see. I've got, you guys can see my scar. They did a really cool thing with my thumb joint. It's a CMC joint. It's right there at the base. You can see my scar. I had to take one of my tendons. They roll it up like an they call it an anchovy roll. They take one of the tendons in my arm and they rolled it up and they slotted it between the bones to give it a cushion, kind of like an artificial joint. I think it's kind of cool. Anyways, I've got pretty much full mobility back with that hand, so I am cleared to pick up my pliers again and start to work. I love doing chainmail. I think it's kind of cool. Chainmail is where you connect things one link at a time and put stuff together. I love working with gemstones and sterling silver. So hopefully coming up this year, going into 2016, I'll start creating again and start posting things that I've made and have those for sale. Because I like the creating process. What I don't like is sitting and doing production work. So once there's a really cool design, if lots of people want to buy it, I'm not really thrilled when I have to sit down and make 20 of the same pair of earrings or 10 necklaces. I like designing something, making it at one time, and then going on to the next one. The problem is, you know, it's hard to do that and make money at the same time. So, but most of the time I just say I am a kept woman. I live off the husband's paycheck, and that works fine. He, by the way, he works for the federal government. He's a computer scientist. He works for the U.S. Geological Survey. He's hoping to retire someday. I think he's at 27 years, so he could retire now. He was looking, a friend of his said he really should stick it out till 30 years, which means he'll work for a couple more years. So I'm not really sure what's going to happen then. Right now I'm in Northern Virginia. We keep talking we're going to move somewhere when he retires. I'm not sure where that is. If he had his option, we'd go to Australia. We'd like to go to the what's called the Gold Coast, which is just north of Sydney, Australia. I think is where he'd like to live. Reality is, I want to go back to Australia. I've got a lot of friends there, but I don't know if I'm just ready just to up and move to another country. I could see going like 3 months, 6 months to hang out, but I don't know if I'm just ready to up my whole household and move to another country. People do that all the time, but I don't know if I can do it. I like how I'm getting that flare off the light. So I didn't put any jewelry on this morning because I would have made too much noise and my roommate's still sleeping. So I'm hanging out with Charlotte. We drove in her big red Caddy getting here to the JW Marriott in Indianapolis. So anyways, at this point, I'm going to go ahead and wave and say goodbye because I need to do a little bit of origami. I'm going to use some of the maps of the area that are downstairs at the concierge. I'm going to make some little gift boxes for the people that are sitting at my table. So, and I'll post pictures on Facebook later. So if you want to follow along, pop over to Facebook, facebook.com/purpleology, PURPLEOLOGY. The pictures of the convention are public, so you don't have to friend me, but of course I do love when you do. If I don't know who you are, or I think you're just a crazy person, I'll message you to find out a little bit more who you are before I link you in. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up my coffee. And Friday, yes. So Vonda, are you going to be here Friday morning for the coffee meetup? And if at the beginning of the broadcast I showed where everything was. Oh, great. You're one of my 7 a.m. Fabulous. So remember, 6 o'clock, Starbucks up here at the second floor, 7 a.m. downstairs on the first floor lobby bar area. While there's great places up here on the second floor, there's not enough seating. So I can't guarantee a seat for everyone, but I do need to maximize our options. So we'll be down at the lobby bar because there's a whole lot more seating. And somebody left, oh my gosh, yesterday somebody left 5-6 bags at my door. There's no business cards. I assume they're door prizes for Friday. There's some really cool things. There's a tiara in one of the bags. One of the other bags had all kinds of, just cool stuff. And I keep looking at going, do I have to give it away? There was no card. They were left randomly at the door. Is it a gift for Friday's giveaway for the coffee meetup? Or was it really a gift from me? Okay, that's the question. There was no note. There's no explanation. I don't know who left them. Anyways, find out more. Friday, 7 a.m. I'll be back on Periscope, as well as tomorrow at 4:30 when I do a craft class online. So right now, I'm going to say goodbye. So I love a good mystery too, but this has got me like, anyways. But I know some other people have just popped in, but I'm saying goodbye. So I need to go finish my coffee and do some origami. So anyways, like I said, tomorrow, 4:30, Friday, 7 a.m. Talk to y'all later. Bye.